So today should be a very interesting trip. We're launching out of Chestnut Neck, which is such a great marina. Take a second to look it up and also look up the Battle of Chestnut Neck. A lot of history in this area that I didn't know about. We're then navigating through the Mullica River into the Great Bay, through the NJ Intercoastal Waterway, all the way to Atlantic City, then returning at night. We're going to try some fishing along the way and see what we catch. Should be a fun trip.
Fishies. Those look like flounder, but I'm not too sure. Guess we'll find out.
So we're about 20 minutes in, and we're right at the mouth of the Mullica River, where it enters the Great Bay. You want to be very cautious of the tides here. The current and the swell in this area can be very dangerous. Luckily, the water was very calm today. There are a few species that are very common in this area. Flounder and striped bass are very desirable this time of year. More commonly are bluefish, eels, catfish, and perch. Today we're going for a keeper flounder, which is a minimum of 18 inches. So we didn't have a lot of luck fishing in this area. We got a few bites, but really what we want to do at this point is go through the Great Bay traveling east and then join into the New Jersey Intercoastal Waterway. This waterway actually goes the entire length, most of the entire length of the United States, of the East Coast, all the way from almost to Maine, all the way down to Florida. And it's not quite in the ocean, but it is in the waterway, and there's a lot of fishermen that take this waterway all the way down to Florida. After about 5 miles, the Intercoastal Waterway leads us to Atlantic City and the Absecon Bay. The water was really calm today, so it was a nice ride just as the sun was setting. There is a very diverse ecosystem here with too many fish to mention, but this year we're noticing a lot of flounder, bluefish, as well as young sandbar sharks. Sea robins are also very numerous and love stealing your bait.
See it, let me see it. Mean guy right there. Nice.
Before navigating at night, it's very important to check your vessel beforehand to confirm above all other pre-flight checks that all of your lighting is working properly and life jackets are easily accessible. When the sun goes down, it gets very, very dark on the water. The reason for this is first, there obviously aren't any public light fixtures the way there is on land. Second, the water doesn't reflect any light, it actually absorbs it. And lastly, there isn't anything in the area to reflect the light off of. For these reasons, you could have the most powerful LED lights on your boat and it wouldn't do a thing. This can be very uncomfortable for some, as the feeling resembles running full speed with your eyes closed. At this point on the water, our main source of navigation is our onboard GPS systems. I use an application called Navionics Boating HD, and it's fantastic for navigating on the water. You can input your boat's specifications and dimensions, and it will navigate you through the safest passage available to your destination, given the topography of the seafloor. Obviously, you should never put full faith in your GPS systems, so simultaneously, we are referencing our sonar GPS to confirm we are taking the same route we used earlier, which is highlighted with a yellow line. My co-pilot Rob is using the adjustable spotlights to make sure we are not approaching any other vessels, structures, or land. You never want to navigate your boat at night alone. We're now back in the NJ Intercoastal Waterway, which at this section has blinking navigation markers. Be sure to remain within the triangle and square markers, square being to your port side. We finally got back to Chestnut Neck. Total mileage for today was just about 30, and I'm estimating I used about 14 gallons of fuel. A short video on fuel consumption is on the way where I'll talk about how much fuel I actually use. Although we didn't get a keeper flounder today, we had a ton of fun, we did catch some fish, and we got back safe and sound. I hope you had fun following along. Be sure to subscribe because I have a ton of future adventures coming up that I would definitely want you to be a part of. If you have any questions at all, feel free to comment below and I'll make sure I answer all of your questions. Stay safe and thanks for watching.